Hello guys, welcome back to a new video. For the last year or so for recording drums, I've been using this Stagg SM57 clone, but recently I upgraded to an actual SM57, and so I thought I'd do a little comparison between the two microphones and you can kind of hear for yourself the differences. So the official title for the Stagg microphone is the Stagg SDM70. And of course the real mic is called the Shure Sm57. You can get the Stagg microphone for around 20 quid, whereas the Shure microphone is around 90 quid brand new. But I actually got mine second hand for about 50 quid. Now if you are looking for a Shure Sm57, there are loads of fake ones out there, so I recommend that you go and look online, and there's loads of articles that show you the differences between a real one and a fake one. I think I've got a real one, so that's awesome. So the first thing you can take into account is the Stagg microphone is a lot cheaper than the Shure one. And this shows because the build quality is not as good, it's not as weighty. You can definitely feel that the SM57, you can chuck it against the wall and it'll probably be fine, you know? Whereas the Stagg one's a bit lighter, but for the price you can't really complain. And you do get a hard case and an XLR cable with the package, which is great. But really in the studio the only thing that matters is the sound. I've got the two microphones set up on the snare drum and they're both pointing at the same point, same distance and everything. I've got the gain on the interface the same, and I've just normalised them both so you can get an accurate result of the sound. And I'm going to shut up now and just let you hear the differences. I'm actually quite surprised by this result because they sound very similar. Now what I heard from my ears was that the Stagg sounds very similar, but I reckon the high end's a bit harsher maybe, and the SM57 is a bit more natural sounding in the high end. I also noticed that the SM57 has a bit more mid-range, so it sounds a bit more full, but overall they're very similar. I would not hesitate to use the Stagg on a session, to be honest, and I have used it on sessions and I've had no complaints. But overall, in my opinion, the SM57 is just slightly better. The difference is minimal though. If you're on a budget and you want a snare drum mic or an amp mic, I'm sure this will do the job really well. But if you want a more durable microphone, I would probably go for the SM57 because it is just a bit more, you know, robust. Anyway, I'll leave it up to you guys to decide if you think that it's worth paying more for that SM57 or you think the Stagg is a great alternative or what. Let me know in the comments below, and yeah, hope you enjoyed this little comparison video. Until the next video, take care.